Hey everybody, good afternoon. Back to there. Today we're gonna cover Darkest of 2, continuing absolutely, and now I kind of podcast content in between it. So at this point, talk a little bit. Today's topic actually is a very me, it's personally experienced, found it on my heart. That's probably a good one to talk about. That is overcoming, kind of prefacing the whole concept in definitely tell you one thing that the army is really good at, and when we will. So, I'm gonna kind of walk through habits and a little bit of the journey for me, addiction. Like, hopefully, someone out there that might be, hey, maybe can pick up something, kind of thing. But hopes, thoughts, prayers are on. Someone hears something. Without further ado, let's get on down and continue. This one already got a little bit. Also got characters and some items to help out in the journey. Second stage for me right now. Goals and already got some good. Trying to get the assistance. Okay, get some. Got one of the. I think I actually, if I remember correctly, I think I passed up both of the distance encounters. Didn't exactly see where there's one on the map until I hit the watchtower. Got one here, so I'm halfway through his quest. Knockout. Last time I think I made it to stage 2. In total party wipe. That's yeah, absolutely love the crazy amount of this relationship status is how you love it. It's such a great little bit of that.
Mistimed, misdirected.
And he saw like those little blue arrows down there. Basically, if I try to defend this guy, it'll up the healer. If I try to defend the healer, which I kind of gotta do. I can do. Yes. absolutely. Artwork.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Man, posing question. Hey, what are some of the good habits? That's always a great question. I feel like a lot of people think about their bad habits, but think about all the good habits. Basically impact you. I think one for me is definitely book reading. I think it's almost like a hack in life. Be in a position to every single day you start picking up on something, and it builds up in a subtle way that you
In crisis,
like, oh, you know, you read books.
we can rely only upon each other.
But when you read a lot of personal growth, business, start picking up on these really small ounces of habits that you can implement.
This is no time to falter.
You know, this is, if I remember correctly, this is actually a place where I got totally schwacked last time. I remember. Yep, here it goes again. I was like, if he does another massive. Killer.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
I've actually never seen that before. That's interesting. Alright, homeboy here. Ain't doing it. The sanity meter is also a pretty dope one. Like if I did this, I'd hit the accent right here. Maybe negative, but trying to avoid. Maybe. Actually, no. Gotta heal him.
Extinguished at last.
See. Whip.
Agony by accumulation.
to get some damage in. Hmm. There you go. Back in chapter 2. And I'm out of heals. Press down a little. Get that stun grenade on. Oh, it teaches you also have to balance each combat then connect with
Fight through the fatigue.
at the entire. You need to get there.
Cooperation is the key.
Oh, he's got a taunt now. Okay, that's not. Oh, okay, good. Backwards. Don't like die after the death second.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool, bro. Yo, that was a rough one. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this specific. Oh, that's why. Definitive stuff. And I think it's okay, so this got the little symbol chart. I'm hoping that means like speed, like. As you can see, there's so many different. I forget to add my state. Go charge. Alright, let's get it right. Other ink.
Rubble
I think so. I don't
and
know if
flame,
it's
as far as the eye can see.
sometimes it adds up. Get some choices here. So this looks like light, like this. Got a couple things at the bottom. Gonna have absolutely. Now some torchlight. So torchlight. Pass on. And then also plus 2. I want that. We also don't want to. Right now we got the bright light, so we got some extras. And a chance to start off. You know what? He's not gonna like it, but I think. A little bit. Ideally, I want to just give it to anyone who's going to catch us on fire, because that seems to be the thing. Damage. And has the tendency to kill off most people. Yeah, it's got the result. I said, whoa, I got a good one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm used to always getting the bad ones. So they either pass or fail the result. Kind of like Nora. And I was blinded, but it looks like I can get rid of that. Now set him up, so he's got extra back shot on the back. Could do a take aim. Like a super back end. Out of stuff. Battlefield medicine.
A little help impeccably timed.
That's the thing I like about this new guys. Kill people at the cost of something. Here, by adding some close up there.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable.
Oh, okay. That's what I was talking about. He just died. Well, now, that's very fast. Definitely. Together.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones. Messy, but effective. Empowered, emboldened.
Oh, it's gonna hit us all with the flames again. I think critical is awesome. To reducing. Alright, so we have
The blood
down.
of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
Alright, we kind of essentially just have a straight. Oh yeah, I was trying to basically have a straight path all the way. Oops. I don't know how, but I managed to like accidentally dodge. Desert. Get these cool little shrines of reflection. Basic. Get a little extra glimpse. What have you done me?
Chapter 2. Head of the class. Her professor was a relic, hacking and wheezing his way through a hopelessly conventional curriculum.
Oh, this is such a way to kind of play off. Oh, and you get like laughed at and scolded. Pieces of your dress. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, so basically I just get him to cough himself? Here's my hallucination. Yeah, stress me. Oh, I think it's time. So if I wait until after the conclusion, then
She delighted in the combative debate, and behind her bookish glasses, reveled in their outrage and confusion.
that's a pretty cool way to play through like under character stuff. And I got a new skill and some skill points with it.
The loathing whispers.
Back on the top habits, one thing I actually love about fights is the concept of constantly struggle, fail, failing. I feel like it's also kind of a little bit the same with habits. You maybe try to learn a habit, doesn't go well, you gotta try it again, and also kind of builds up your character distance required habits. To the despot. So I went with this one because I feel like if I
Scavenge
was
what you can,
negativing
and
two
be
relationships,
off once more.
this hurting their relationship. Add a quarter. So now that I can. The other thing too about habits, trials. Strong habits are trials. Going through a dark alleyway with flaming buildings all over. Yeah. How you built your habits is the automatic of nature character. If the going gets tough, you have good habits. Follow through. You have okay habits, well, you'll make it through. Build too many bad habits, and when you're stressed out, bad habits will end. Much like this weird tentacliness inside of this cathedral, and just make it a very This is boss stage, down one character.
Agony by accumulation.
The tough one. Thanks, still.
A little help impeccably timed.
All these guys inside. Those two in the back do a lot of the buff. Trying to get rid of that guy first. Is
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
came a little bit more prepared this time. Give it some
Compassion,
distress,
quiet, the
also
howling mind.
find the guys in the back and they have
Steady yourself.
combo allows me health back on that hit and now. He was bandages up there. Ready to go. Not really sure. Oh, because he stealth. Not more. I see it. Gotta start. But I know that the next thing is not gonna be. The reason why I like the combo on this, it stuns him. Trigger move. He might do a splash attack over. Yep. Wow, I healed him up so good. Totally just.
Compassion, quiet, the howling mind.
Stressful. Awesome. How's that? A little bit better? Core here. Up a little bit. Microphone. There we go. Awesome. Appreciate you. Take that note. Excellent. And Mr. John Corey reading your comment on good habits. Probably being nice when I can. I think that's actually one of the most subtle but powerful habits. Even just like a saying of like hello, smiling and waving at somebody, like that one little nicety. I know it can really make someone's day, especially when you're like out in a grocery store. If we have a habit of like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's your day? I've seen people like, they're like almost shocked, which is crazy. Yeah, just the small little common things. I think it's the small things that lead to the big things. So way to go, John. Way to go. Dang, they got me.
Lenity.
The bleed, if it happens at the end of the turn. Okay, good.
The darkness.
Okay, I think I can get to my healer who can bring him up before the bleed death blows him. But I gotta get some damage downrange. Oof.
Fellowship forged through toil. Agony by accumulation.
Ah, that's not good. I don't think he's gonna make it though. Yeah, at this point it ain't looking too hot for the team at all. Yeah, he just might have to be... And I'm out of heals. Oh, that's not good. Yo, MVP right here. This dude has resisted. And up until that point, had resisted 3 death blows. Yeah, I mean, at best, it might just be start swinging. Oh, yeah, when it comes to Darkest Dungeon 2, absolute blast.
Claimed its due.
Couple things I really like about it. I haven't played too much. This is probably like my third time actually playing it. Played it on my previous stream. But overall, one, it's got a easy enough to like get started and play and like kind of have some fun with it. You know, I don't often have too much time to game, but it's designed in such a way you can kind of like pick it up and play it. But it's also like so nuanced that you can definitely spend, you know, hours trying to min-max your party. There's so many different things because you have a select amount of skills, and with that too, you have like a select amount of times you can upgrade. So it's like a constant thought of like economy. Then you have the relationship piece between your different people that'll actually affect the whole play style. So yeah, definitely it's like easy enough to play, hard enough to be insanely good at. And I find like for my third time, still picking up on a lot of the smaller things. Like it took me a while to kind of get a feel for a little bit of the UI, like how to navigate through your inventory, your character screens and all that kind of stuff, and kind of figure out a little bit of the controls in terms of like equipping and character selection. But overall, a beautiful game, and the art style. This is something I mentioned a lot too. Was I knew it kind of had like that like hand drawn, but if you notice, it's that 3D style hand drawn. So I don't know if you're much of a person who likes the artwork behind the game, but just seeing like, yeah, how cool that looks to have the like 2D, but it's like 3D at the same time. And then the end of run, I think they nailed it pretty well. If you completely fail, like this was a pretty big wipe on this one. I got it only a couple of hero goals. You know, didn't make it all the way through, and so you get like some minuses, you get some pluses, but you still always get enough to start adding to what you have. So that's actually a great question to ask, because now I can almost like run you through what it looks like. So
An ocean of emptiness.
Coming through here, this is like your, hey, you finished the run, so now you have like a run currency. And you can use that to buy different types of upgrades. It's like here you see everything that you discovered during the run, all the things they have so far.
Wisdom will help you choose a path.
Right here is like some of your different upgrades that are like global in a sense. So like this one helps you out with the actual map, because you don't start off with the map revealed. You either have to find a watchtower or, you know, have really good foresight, which is this one. Companionship, this one let me unlock a pet, which helps out with stress resistance and the positive relationship. There you go. This one I guess lets you find. So you have both unlocking of like the direct skill and unlocking of being able to find something. This one's mostly like your stagecoaches right here, and then your different types of flames that you can get. So looking at, I got 15. I'll probably go.
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
This one is like upgrading your hero's memories.
These are beaten, broken souls.
This one is like how you upgrade or even unlock. So like the last one I unlocked was the occultist and the flagellant. I'm not really sure the Vestal does. It's a little bit of a healer. So you can unlock that one. I might unlock the leper as well. So spent most of my currency on unlocking characters. You can also, like I said, upgrade them, add some extra stuff. Working Fields allows you to upgrade the ability to find stuff along the way. So, honestly, amazing game. Absolutely love it. The other thing too I like about games like this, for the most part, I don't know if you've ever seen any of my other streams or checked out my YouTube channel or anything like that, but the one thing I'm trying to do with all of this is, I know for some people they like really love watching the game and the gameplay. Some people like to kind of have it on the background. So my thought behind it was, what if we added you know, some motivational, some inspirational, educational aspects to it, so that way value's being added to the person watching. Just beyond the experience of seeing the gameplay. And for me, that's a big thing. I talk about it too on my first stream, like why streaming to begin with. But I'll leave it a little bit so we can hear a little bit of this.
The pattern. The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Now into the character selection piece. Definitely want the Plague Doctor.
Science stains the surgeon's hands. Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
So I'm going to try out this party. My thought behind it is higher damage rather than focusing on Barristan, who's usually the tank. Now, the other thing here too, you can see the goals, which do actually change each run. So if you meet the goal, you get some extra goodies there. Yeah, kind of back to like the why picking up streaming was, you know, just a thought of like having a purpose of impacting the lives and legacies of others through unlocking their potential, even if it's just one person. So even if you next time you go to the grocery store, you just remember the little chat we had about saying hi to somebody, and you say hi to someone. To me, great success. Means more to me than a subscriber, a follower, a comment, like, any of that stuff. Having people actually physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever it may be, change their lives and lives of people around them, that's what'll fuel me. Especially when you start getting to the point to like, yeah, do we want to put in, you know, the time to stream and all that. I find that when you have that why, you'll make it happen. And that goes on with anything in life. This one here, I think my gunner may have kill 2 gaunts. Okay. Oh, he comes with taunt. All right. He might be a better tank than Barristan.
stumbling and stupefied.
Ah, he got stunned, dang. Yeah, okay. Oh, but he blinds himself each turn. I gotcha. Gonna blind the back row. There we go, good miss. Come on, no stun, there we go.
This wound, at least, has been tended to. The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, that's what execution means. Okay, didn't know that. That's a new thing I picked up. And like I was talking about, you pick up all these different nuances. Nowhere does it really ever explain what, if you look at the bottom left, it says execution 1. I guess that's what that means. It's if they're in the death state, it ignores the killing blow armor and lets you just straight on annihilate the guy. Good, resisted the stun.
Collaboration confers advantage.
But that might, yep, there we go. Got the hero's goal. So getting a pretty good start to the run here. Kind of figuring out how the leopard plays.
An invariable result. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply.
So map here. Everyone, all the maps set off like this, where you got like that super, basically, like, hey, getting you ready. Make it to your first inn. When you get to your inn, then you're able to actually start getting prepared for your run.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze. A helm of the Crusaders.
This one comes from, I think it's a DLC or an update.
Exploits legend. One learns quickly when survival demands it.
So I got 5 mastery points, so lets me upgrade something. Oh, totally forgot I had all these new things. Ooh. Just definitely want to upgrade healing. Probably upgrade the withstand. Punish gives extra poison. I like that upgrade. Let's see. And then next, and I'll probably, a good combination is the blinding gas. When you upgrade it, you get a third chance to put a combo, so you can combo 2 people. Then you got your gunner who can go on and just absolutely tear it up.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
See what the provisioner has.
Remind us of a time before the end.
So definitely getting the wolf pup. Some okay stagecoach items. Last time I had one that created like healing potions, which was dope. That's a good one. So great for tanks.
Such a little thing.
Oh yeah, definitely learned my lesson last time. Pick up all the condition removals, because when you use an item, it doesn't actually count for your character's turn. Pouch of Lies, actually Hero's Quest. Okay. Don't want to do that.
Continue, or is the lesson too demanding?
Let's take a quick look. Combat items. So definitely want to that to my Plague Doctor, because that's his hero quest.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Do that in a second. And this is what we kind of start looking at. Plague Doctor, obviously like him the most, so I got good amount of stuff on him. I think I'm going to take out some of his actual attacks and straight up make him buff and debuff. So Ounce Prevention improves resistance. Plague Grenade actually gives him some range. Keep the blast. Emboldening Vapors add some extra damage to a target. Give my tank this trinket. Basically give each person one of these, go back to the stagecoach. Pop a pet in there.
It cannot fight, but perhaps it can calm.
Let's see. So this one, kill pillagers, go to field hospital, he's got that one, and then use lie. So he's gonna have to come back, make it through to use that pouch of lie. And before we get going, this is one of the little spots. I like it because it's very scenic. So a little spot to go through some of the topics. So the topic today was going to be on habits, and realizing that this will probably have to be a whole separate time that I'll have to schedule in. But with habits, talking about addiction and overcoming addiction. So that'd be like recovery side of things. But keep it to the habits because I think it's a great place to start out there. The formation of good and bad habits. So really looking at, if you really analyze how a habit is formed, it's usually something small, and if you're unintentional, kind of finds a way to sneak in there. So a good example is like this. You don't wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna smoke an entire pack of cigarettes even though I never smoked before. Doesn't make any sense, right? But the habit could start unintentionally of, oh hey, let me, try a cigarette. So you smoke a cigarette, like, hey, it was a thing, not too bad. Whether through association, maybe something with personality or genetics, maybe you're prone to something like that. You smoke another cigarette. Then that goes from like once a week to once a day, 2 or 3 times a day, to where I've seen people like chain smoke a lot, also in the military. But it kind of like sneaks its way in there, and then it grows, and then it starts taking up time. So people leaving work to smoke, maybe they're like eating dinner and they're like, oh, like it starts interrupting normal time. And so that's how a bad habit forms. But the trick is, good habits can form the same way. So if you're trying to figure out how do you include, let's say, a habit of reading 10 to 15 minutes a night, you're thinking like, yo, I don't have time for that. It's like, oh, 1, you probably do. And 2, we'll find the easiest time to do it and find the easiest way to get started on the habit. So if you're like, well, I think I got about 5 minutes that I could do it every morning or every night. Hey, start there. So you start reading 5 minutes every night when it's the easiest for you to do it. 2 weeks later, you're reading, you hit your 5 minutes, and like, you know what? I think I could read 5 more minutes. Just like, hey, you know what? I think I'll have another cigarette. But hey, I'll read 5 more minutes. And you start doing that and it starts growing. And then by the end of maybe 2 or 3 months, your habits now, you're reading 15 minutes a night, at 10 p.m. before you go to bed. And that's become like your set in stone habit to the point where if you're not doing it, it feels weird. Just like if you built a habit of smoking cigarettes, if you're not smoking cigarettes, it feels weird. You do the same thing, but you can do it with good habits. Then, once your habit's in place, then you can start moving it around in your day. So if you're like, hey, I really want to actually have a strong morning habit, you can actually move your nighttime reading habit into the morning, and it'll be easier than saying, hey, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. to read 15 minutes out of the blue. So that's a good way to think about how you can form new habits that might be super difficult for you in the beginning. Start small. The easiest way to do it and the easiest time to do it. Then you start making it consistent with perseverance and persistence, and then grow it. And then once it's grown in place, now you can move it around to any part of your schedule that you want to. Or in those days where you're really, really busy, hey, maybe you knock it out over lunch, and then that's like a one-off type of thing. So just some thoughts on habit and habit formation. For now, probably leave the stream off here. Usually stream for about an hour. And then next stream, probably get a little bit more into addiction and addiction recovery. I'm going to spend a little bit of time today talking about habits. One of my habits is from 3 to 5:30 working on streaming on YouTube. So the other half of this hour, I'm going to spend actually setting up some YouTube shorts, and maybe even start some long form planning on YouTube, just to kind of get that in place and actually get some content consistent on YouTube by building a habit of easiest thing, 1 upload a week, maybe 1 upload, 1 short a week, whatever it may be. So I'm just like y'all out there, struggling to put this new habit in place of content creation, but making it happen, making it work, just like I know y'all are. So absolutely a blast today, working on the stream, hanging out with y'all. So go out there, be happy, be joyful, be productive,